When the sky starts turning gray and the wind begins to change, most people do the same thing. They look outside, they check the trees, they listen for thunder, they wonder, is this one going to be bad? And sometimes, by the time we know the answer, it is already raining hard, the stores are crowded, the power is flickering, and the roads are starting to flood. That is why typhoon readiness matters. Not because we are afraid, because we are responsible. This video is not about panic. It is not about fear. It is not about making the storm bigger than it is. This is about doing the simple things early while there is still time, while the lights are still on, while the roads are still passable, and while your mind is still calm. Because in a typhoon, the best preparation is not complicated. It is usually basic. Charge your phone, prepare your water, protect your documents, secure the outside of your home, know where your family will go, listen to official updates, and never wait until the wind is already screaming before you start getting ready. Before anything else, check the official weather updates. In the Philippines, that means pag-asa. Also check your local government, barangay announcements, disaster risk reduction office, and trusted local radio or news sources. Do not depend only on random posts, old screenshots, or forwarded messages in a group chat. Typhoons change, their direction changes, their strength changes. Rainfall can be heavy even if the wind signal does not look too serious. Flooding can happen even when people think it's just rain. So check the latest update and look for 3 things. First, the wind signal. Second, the rainfall warning. Third, any evacuation advisory from your barangay or local government. If your area is near the ocean, near a river, near a creek, near a mountain slope, or in a low-lying place that floods often, take warnings seriously. You do not need to be embarrassed about preparing early. There is no shame in being ready. There is only regret when we wait too long. Now let's talk about the go bag. Every household should have one. It does not have to be fancy. It does not have to be expensive. It does not have to look like something from a movie. A simple backpack, a dry bag, or even a strong plastic container can work. The important thing is this: it must be easy to grab, easy to carry, and protected from water. Inside your go bag, place your important documents. IDs, birth certificates, medical papers, insurance papers, bank information, emergency contact numbers. Put them inside plastic bags or waterproof pouches. If floodwater gets inside your house, paper documents can be ruined fast. So protect them before the rain gets heavy. Add some cash. Not a huge amount, just emergency cash if you can. During a storm, ATMs may not work. Stores may only accept cash. Power and internet may go out. Add medicines. If anyone in your house takes maintenance medicine, do not wait until the last pill. Keep at least a few days ready if possible. Add basic first aid, bandages, alcohol, antiseptic, pain reliever, any medicine your family normally needs. Add a flashlight, extra batteries if you have them, a power bank, charging cables, a small radio if available, a whistle. The whistle may seem small, but if someone is trapped or needs help, a whistle can carry farther than a weak voice. Add ready-to-eat food, crackers, canned goods, bread, peanut butter, anything that does not need cooking. Add drinking water, not just for comfort, but because after a strong typhoon, water supply can become unsafe or unavailable. Add hygiene items, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, tissue, wet wipes, sanitary items, face towels. And if you have a baby, elderly person, disabled family member, or pets, prepare for their needs too. Baby milk, diapers, extra clothes, eyeglasses, walking aid, pet food, leash, small pet carrier if needed. Many families prepare for the adults but forget the special needs of the most vulnerable people in the house. Do not wait for the emergency to remember them. Prepare for them now. Next, charge everything: phones, power banks, flashlights, rechargeable lamps, two-way radios if you have them, emergency lights. Anything that stores power should be full before the storm gets strong. If you live in a place with frequent power outages, this step is not optional. A charged phone can be your flashlight, your radio, your map, your camera, your emergency contact, and your way to receive warnings. But once the power is gone, that battery becomes precious, so save power. Lower screen brightness. Close unnecessary apps. Use text messages when calls are not needed. And if the signal gets weak, do not waste battery refreshing videos over and over. During emergencies, information matters more than entertainment. Now look outside your home. This is where many people forget to prepare. Before the wind gets strong, secure anything loose. Plastic chairs, trash bins, plant pots, laundry poles, tarpaulins, tools, buckets, sheets of metal, wood, anything that can fly in strong wind. Because in a typhoon, a simple object can become dangerous. A loose piece of roofing can break a window. A chair can hit a motorcycle. A branch can damage a roof. If you can safely secure it early, do it early. Do not climb on the roof during strong wind or heavy rain. Do not try to repair something dangerous when the storm is already there. There is a time to prepare, and there is a time to stay inside. Know the difference. Check your windows and doors. Close them properly. If a window is weak, protect it as best you can. If water enters under the door, prepare towels, sandbags, or anything that can slow it down. Move important items away from the floor. Electronics, extension cords, chargers, documents, shoes, clothes, pet food. Anything you do not want, soaked in floodwater, should be lifted early. If your area floods often, do not wait until the water is at your doorstep. Raise items while the floor is still dry. Also check your drainage if it is safe to do so. Remove leaves or trash from small drains around your house. But do not open dangerous drainage covers and do not put yourself near rushing water. A blocked drain can make flooding worse, but your safety comes first. Now let's talk about water. Store clean drinking water. Fill bottles. Fill containers. Fill what you safely can. If the typhoon damages water lines or the power goes out, water pressure may drop or the supply may stop. You also need water for washing, cleaning, flushing the toilet, and pets. If you have time, prepare separate water for drinking and water for cleaning. Label it if needed. Do not mix unsafe water with drinking water. After flooding, be careful with water from wells, pumps, or open containers. Floodwater can carry sewage, chemicals, sharp objects, and bacteria. Do not let children play in floodwater. Do not let pets drink from floodwater. And never walk through floodwater unless you truly have no safer choice. Floodwater hides danger. Open manholes, broken glass, live electrical wires, deep holes, snakes, sharp metal, strong current. People often underestimate moving water. Even water that looks shallow can knock a person down if the current is strong. If you cannot see the road, do not drive through it. If you do not know the depth, do not walk through it. Turn around, wait. Find another route. Arrive late if you must, but arrive alive. If you live near the coast, take rough seas seriously. Do not go to the beach to watch big waves. Do not take selfies near seawalls. Do not let children play near storm surge areas, rivers, or flooded canals. The ocean does not care how strong we think we are. A single wave can knock a person down. A slippery rock can cause a fall. A storm surge can arrive fast. If officials warn coastal areas to evacuate, listen. The right time to leave is before the road becomes dangerous, not after. Now let's talk about the family plan. This does not have to be complicated. Ask your family 4 questions. Where do we go if we need to evacuate? Who do we call if we get separated? Who is responsible for the children, elderly, pets, medicine, and documents? And what do we do if the phone signal is gone? Write the answers down. Put emergency numbers somewhere visible. Save them in phones. Send them to your family group chat, but also write them on paper because phones can die. Make sure children know what to do, not in a scary way, in a calm way. Tell them, if the lights go out, stay near us. If we need to leave, bring your slippers and follow instructions. Do not go outside alone. Do not touch wires. Do not play in floodwater. Children are less afraid when adults explain things calmly. Pets need a plan too. Bring them inside before the storm gets strong. Do not leave dogs tied outside in rising water. Do not leave animals trapped where they cannot escape. Prepare pet food, water, leash, and a safe space. In an emergency, pets panic too, and a scared animal may run. So, prepare early. Now let's talk about evacuation. Many people wait too long. They say, let's see what happens. But when the water rises, when the wind gets stronger, when the road disappears, evacuation becomes dangerous. If your barangay or local government tells your area to evacuate, do not argue with the storm. Go while you can. Bring your go bag, bring medicine, bring IDs, bring your phone and charger. Turn off electricity if advised and if safe. Secure the house if there is time, but do not risk your life trying to save objects. Things can be replaced, people cannot. If you have elderly family members, do not wait until the last minute. Moving someone who is sick, weak, or disabled takes more time. Plan early, ask neighbors for help if needed, and check on neighbors too. Sometimes the strongest thing a community can do is simple. Knock on a door. Ask, are you ready? Ask, do you need help? Ask, do you have water? One prepared family is good. A prepared street is better. A prepared barangay saves lives. During the typhoon, stay indoors. Stay away from windows. Do not go outside just because the wind suddenly becomes calm. Sometimes the calm can be temporary. The storm may not be over. Keep listening for official updates. Use flashlights instead of candles when possible. Candles can cause fires, especially when people are tired, children are moving around, or pets knock things over. If you must use candles, keep them away from curtains, paper, beds, and children. Never use a generator indoors. Never use it inside the house. Never use it inside a closed garage. Generators produce carbon monoxide, and carbon monoxide can kill silently. Keep generators outside, far from windows and doors, and protected from rain in a safe way. Also be careful with extension cords. Water and electricity do not forgive mistakes. If there is flooding inside the house, avoid touching electrical outlets, appliances, or cords. If you smell burning wires, see sparks, or hear buzzing near water, move away and call for help when possible. After the storm, do not rush outside. This is another time when people get hurt. They think the danger is over because the rain has slowed down. But after a typhoon, danger remains. Fallen wires, weak trees, broken glass, damaged roofs, unstable walls, flooded roads, contaminated water. Do not let children run outside right away. Check the area carefully. If you evacuated, wait for official advice before returning home. When you return, look before you enter. Check for damage. Check for the smell of gas. Check for animals that may have entered. Check for wet electrical outlets. Take photos of damage if needed for insurance or assistance. Clean safely. Wear shoes. Wear gloves if available. Wash hands often. Throw away food that touched floodwater. Do not drink questionable water unless it has been treated or declared safe. And remember, after a typhoon, people may be tired, stressed, and emotional. Be patient with your family, with your neighbors, with yourself. Emergencies test more than houses. They test people. And the best thing we can bring into a storm is not fear. It is calm preparation. So here's the simple checklist again. Check official updates, prepare a go bag, protect documents, charge phones and power banks, store water, prepare food and medicine, secure loose items outside, lift electronics and valuables away from possible floodwater, avoid beaches, rivers, floodwater, and rough seas, make a family plan, prepare for children, elderly family members, disabled loved ones, and pets. Evacuate early if told to do so. Stay indoors during the storm. Wait for official advice before returning or going outside after the storm. A typhoon is as powerful, but preparation is powerful too. And most preparation does not begin with money. It begins with attention. It begins with looking around your house and asking, what can I fix now? It begins with asking your family, what is our plan? It begins with helping a neighbor before the rain gets too heavy. We cannot stop the storm, but we can reduce the danger. We can protect our family. We can prepare our home. We can stay informed. We can stay calm, and we can help each other. So before the wind gets stronger, take a few minutes today. Charge the phone, pack the bag, move the documents, secure the yard, message your family, check on a neighbor. Prepared, not scared. Stay safe, stay alert, and always follow official updates from Pagasa, your local government, your barangay, and your disaster response office.